so glad this is recording, and I'm just going to introduce us quickly. This is my darling friend Jackie, and we're having a beautiful talk about the investment in life and how much we invest in life. So now, Jackie, you were saying that you have made a great investment. Maybe say that again for us.
Yes, we were talking about this acknowledgement of I've made and I'll frame it as a financial investment over these last few years of a significant amount of money in myself and my growth, my development, my skill development, my expansion, my energy clearing, my health, my well-being. I mean, into programs and I was just saying, Joy, to you about this idea of I want, quote, to get my investment back.
Mm.
When do I get to receive money for all the investment that I've made?
Right.
And when we had moved into this beautiful energy space of we were lit up into what's coming, and I don't know. And it's acknowledging I don't know. And we were talking about that the courage, just that little bit of courage needed. And for me, trusting what's unfolding.
Yes.
And I said to you, but what about, I said, there's still that little part in me going, but when do I get this investment back of this money? Because
Yes.
we live in a society of money.
Right.
And you clarified the statement, I've invested in myself, period.
Mm.
Because I'm worth, these are my words, I think, but
Beautiful.
because I'm worth the investment in myself, period.
That's it. No
And
conditions.
it's no conditions.
Yep.
With the conditions, I could feel the weight.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden it was like holding me down. And then I was looking I was looking back because it's going back to wait, but I had all this money that I've used for this. Oh, even as I'm saying it again, it's like that heavy.
Yes.
But I wanted, you also said making peace with, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's really important.
Wonderful is that?
It is so wonderful.
Yes. But I don't need to earn it back.
No.
It's a potent investment in life. And I just felt that I felt like it was such an important thing for us to be talking about because I see it in these communities I'm part of.
Mm.
And that's, I think, that framing it, that insight into it is so helpful.
Yeah.
So there's a freedom in it, a relaxing
Yes.
into the investment in me.
That's right. That I'm worth it.
I'm
And
worth
that
it.
the
Yeah.
system is a money system that tells us that we are of value, or that we place a lot of value in something that's expensive. And then we show up because it's expensive and therefore it's valuable and therefore I must show up. So we have a little pressure that we place upon ourselves, that we're a little requirement. I better show up because I've spent a lot of money. And then we make an effort. And all of those things are wonderful. But if we say exactly what is happening, the value of money equates to the sense of value. And if we could say, cut out all the other pieces, the dependence, the reliance, the conditions, the neediness, we cut that all out and we say money equals value. I put a lot of money into the value that I am so that I can be a valuable being showing up in this world. And I've invested in my sense of wellness, my sense of being in this world, so that I can stand here fully accomplished in the being that I already am. but that at least I'm acknowledging it in the system that needs money and the equation and the equating of money to tell us that we're valuable. We are valuable beyond words already, but we need this other little hook in, this little story of money.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. And I think this is why a lot of people are spending a lot of money on trying to uplift and upgrade and do all the things that they want to do. Wonderful. Because we have a sense that we're moving forward, that there's more, there's something else. We don't really know what it is, but we have a sense of it. Just that desire for something else, that seeking right there is the magic, because the moment we open our heart to seek for something else, we might think the answer lies in that program or that structure, but actually it's always been in us, the seeking in us. If you are seeking something, more harmony, more peace, more collaboration, more kindness, it's only because you know that already. So then you've got to say to yourself, then who am I? If I already know the frequencies of kindness and collaboration, I already know it because I'm seeking it. I can't seek something that my soul doesn't already know. I'm already seeking it. I'm trying to find it in the things and the structures around me. But actually, that seeking of the heart is like a magnet that's pulling us out of the quagmire that we have created, all the structures, the disciplines, the sadness, the disappointments, the heartache. It's pulling us out of it because our heart is trying to let us find something else. And as we're moving up and out of it, we're starting to let go of the structures and the stories, the karma, the drama that has contained us in a required state of being, so that we can say, I've accomplished this, I've done that, look how fabulous I am, here's my certificates, here's all my accolades. That's a structure that informs us who we are as a form. We are moving out of that structure into our form, no longer needing to be informed, to know that we are forms, we are the very breath of the divine, and we are transforming. We're building upon this structure, this scaffolding, and we're now moving beyond it. That's when we were talking about when we have no idea where we're going. And I'm hearing that from so many people. Oh my gosh, I have no idea where I'm going to go. What's next? When you hear yourself say that, just absolutely hug yourself, because then you know you're in exactly the most perfect place, because you're not putting your foothold into structures, disciplines, belief systems that no longer serve us. You're no longer hankering down into what is known. You've got no idea. You've let yourself go of the structure. You untethered. And this space is just where magic happens. Now there's pure potential in all of the space that is around us. 360 degrees of pure potential. It's fabulous.
Wow.
Lucky us.
Lucky us. See, it's in this conversation, this is where I get this like glimmer of, I want to do something with this kind of conversation where, right? Because there's something of support.
Yeah.
It's something of support for others.
Yes.
To hear and feel this, to help, right? To help to light the path.
That's right. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to just get an idea, open an awareness, listen to what is being called and what our heart is moving us towards. And the moment we are quiet and silent and peaceful within enough, not hooked into the stories I must, should, have to, the quietness, we are willing to embrace the space that is potential. And that space is a space that is like a womb, a chrysalis. And that space is where we are asking each other to hold each other in this beautiful place of creativity, this beautiful womb, this chrysalis of light. Just be here. Doesn't matter. We're going to unfold. It's going to create. You think of that beautiful chrysalis. I always think of that caterpillar, and then it just goes into that chrysalis. It's encoded with what it's going to be next. It's not, doesn't have to eat some magical leaf to become the butterfly. It's encoded already.
Yeah.
It's awakening in it, and we are awakening into this next thing. Let go, let God. Breathe, relax, trust. We are divinely and uniquely encoded within for the magnificence of this life journey. I heard those words a long time ago and was like, what? But that's what it's about. We are encoded.
Right. And it really is about staying embodied and open and expanded.
That's it.
Right. And not getting pulled, as we get pulled off center, it's getting back to the embodiness of who I am.
Yes.
Because when I'm still, that's when it all comes through.
That's right.
That's when it all comes through.
Because I am that already. I don't have to do anything to become that. But I want to care for my being for as long as I can, be here, to be of service, to be a gift, not to be a burden in this whole society. Just be the being that I'm meant to be. Be quiet, be gentle, be sincere, be loving, be gracious, be real, be truthful, feel.
And truly, it's that holding that center and not getting, not being so distracted by the sparkly objects out there that aren't mine. That's not mine.
You are the sparkly object. You are that.
I am the sparkly object. I know. Oh.
Hold gracious space, my angel. And that's what we want to tell everyone. Hold gracious space. We are grace. The energy of divine and grace is flowing into us. And we just must hold that energy like a portal. We anchor it. We stand on this earth. We integrate and connect with each other. And we just bringing this energy through and into the space. Hold gracious space. Love it.
Thank you for willing to take time to record, capture the essence of this conversation.
It's such a lovely conversation, Jackie. Thank you for inspiring it.
Will you share the recording with me?
I will, my darling Jackie. I will definitely share it with you. So much love to you, my sweetheart. And thank you for just being on this journey and holding the space. You alone can hold, my darling.
I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Much love. Bye-bye, Angel.
Love. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together